Hi everybody, I'm back with the second week update of the One Book July Challenge 2017. If you aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, I will link below to the founders of the challenge. One Book July is kind of a month of experimentation. Typically a lot of people in version 1 would take one book and one pen and only use that for planning, journaling, everything else for 1 month. It's evolved since then. Now it includes project planning, and this year's theme is Go Big or Go Home, but that's kind of the basics of it. So I'll link you down below if you aren't familiar with what One Book July is. And I'll also link below to my first couple of videos so that you can kind of see how I'm doing this. So we'll just get started. I am still in the A5 ring bound planner and I'm absolutely adoring it. It has been kind of a big change for me, but I've found that it's a change I really like. For example, I realized this week when I was planning, I was just writing stuff down and I realized I'm no longer bullet journaling. And I haven't been in a planner, it's not a bullet journal in, I want to say 2 years. I think it's been 2 years since I haven't bullet journaled. So I really haven't done anything but bullet journal as an adult with planning all of the various aspects of my life. So this kind of shocked me a little bit, and I was a little taken aback and went, oh my goodness, I'm not in a bullet journal. Am I even a planner? Obviously that's not true, but I had to go through some mental gymnastics to get to the point where I was like, okay, I'm in a planner that has a layout that I've printed, and it's not a bullet journal, and that's okay. I actually wrote kind of a blog post about it that's accompanies this video, and that too will be linked down below, so if you're interested you can check that out. But I'm enjoying the ring bound planner. Like I said in my last video, I've never been really in a ring bound planner before for any kind of long stretch of time, and I really haven't been in this one long, but I'm really liking it. The one thing that you don't realize when you commit to a size this big is you're not just committing to a big planner. You're committing to a big purse. This is the smallest purse I can carry right now with this guy because I don't have any purses that fit him other than this giant purse here or larger. So I'm carrying a big purse this summer. Typically I go smaller in the summer, and this summer I'm going bigger, so I'm kind of doing the opposite. So it's been a little weird, but with my job I'm carrying up my laptop most days anyway, so I would be in a big purse regardless, so it's not that big of a deal. It hasn't made me want to switch or anything like that. Also, as you've seen in my other videos, I'm color coding, and my fiance got me some new pens. I'm sorry, you'll hear about him so much, and you're going to keep hearing about him because he's great. But he got me some Papermate Inkjoy gel pens, so we can finally hear what all the fuss is about. They're fantastic. They are my new favorite pens. I use them, and then with my thinner paper, I use the Papermate Inkjoy just regular ballpoint pens, and y'all can't see it yet, so I'll show you again up close. But that's kind of what I'm using at the moment, and that is working very well for me. So I'll turn this view around and I will let you guys see a little flip through and kind of how things are going for me. Thanks guys. Alright, so sorry about my hair guys earlier. I know it was super wet and it probably looked a little weird, but for those of you that live in the South or in Texas, you know it's really hot right now, and I was sweaty, and so I washed my hair and I thought, well, I'll just blow dry it and do it for the video. And then I got out of the shower and said, there's no way I'm actually going to get a hair dryer near my hair. It is way too hot for that. It'll be fine. So I just didn't worry about it. So right now everything kind of looks the same. I currently have some cards in here because I'm kind of using this as my wallet because this is so big and I don't like the extra weight in my purse. So we've got this. Everything here looks the same. I'm really gonna have to tape this because it just pops in and out and it's getting a bit frustrating, but that's okay. So this looks the same, monthly chart, monthly calendar. We get over here, and then I folded this week together because it just folds so handily, just like that. And then this is the week that we are currently on. And I haven't done a very good job of filling this out, but I have worked on this stuff, so that's good. And then down here, I was keeping kind of an energy tracker this week because I haven't been super high energy and I was wondering what was up with that. And then I had a whole lot of fun decorating, you guys. I added washi tape to all these different pages. And I added it right along here too. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that this page ripped. And so I taped it back in. Well, I washi taped it and then I re-hole punched it to put it back in. So I have all these stickers. This is going to be social media. This is a to-do list that I did not fill out, but that's okay. And then the next page is a whole lot more washi tape. And then the calendar, I kind of made this, if something has to happen on this day, I mark it here. And then I have my focuses for each day here. Like, I kind of alternate between blog and work. Obviously, I work on the blog and I work every single day. But like, for example, on Tuesday, I focused on outstanding work projects that I needed to finish. And then the next day, I focused on blog things. So, and then these are some notes. I am potentially getting a new traveler's notebook for my birthday. So I was wondering what I could do with it. So I was doing some brainstorming. And then we're to the dailies. What I've been doing here, when I remember, is marking out what I'm going to be doing each day and color coding, obviously. And then I track it by marking down what I actually did so that I can kind of see how well my schedule lines up with what I actually get done in a day. And then I've marked my top 3 tasks each day up at this top part, and I've added cute stickers or quotes or whatever right over here. So that's how those days have gone. And then on Wednesday and Thursday I had a couple of off days, and so I just didn't really do anything. And then we have today, and yes, right here, this is Sunday. I hole punched it wrong, and I was so sick of fixing the hole punches that I said, I'll just turn the page tomorrow, and then Sunday I'll flip it back. It'll be fine. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm really enjoying how things are going. Everything seems to be working. As we go on, I add more and more stickers because what I found is I love stickers if they're functional. I struggle a little bit to put random stickers because I feel like they take up space and then I look at them instead of looking at my to-do list, and that's not very helpful. But these back here that I got at Michael's are like functional planning stickers, and I can get on board with that. That has been fantastic. So that's how this is all looking. And then one other thing that I did that is new is I have this insert in here. I cut it up. Here, I'll just open it up and show you. And I will just kind of lift a few of these out, or all of them, either way. I cut this, do you see? I cut the binding off of this insert. And I actually just did it with a kitchen knife, which probably wasn't, there's probably a better way to do it, but I didn't know what that better way might be. So I just went at it with a kitchen knife, and it was bound with glue, so it was a bit of a struggle, but I won because I really wanted to be able to open this thing up and it lay completely flat, and the booklet didn't do that, and so it was kind of hard to write on. So I fixed it. And then this back here is still kind of long-term things and miscellaneous to-do lists. This is mostly blog stuff at this point, but that's pretty much everything that's going on. One Book July is going great. This size is fantastic. Let me give you a close-up of my new pens. Here's the gel pen. I don't know how well you can see that. Here we go. There, now you can see it. See? Just an InkJoy, Papermate InkJoy gel pen in 0.7. There, just a little gel pen. So I'm using those in all the colors, and then I'm using this guy also. These, you can see that, you see that? The Papermate InkJoy, just the regular roller ball. You can see that here. They both work great. I'm actually really mostly using the InkJoys in these back pages because on my monthly I had to print it off on regular 20-pound printer paper, and the InkJoy gel pens do tend to bleed through a little bit, at least with the darker ones I tried. So I just use the roller balls on that page, and then I kind of use either one throughout the rest because it's printed on I think 100 GSM paper, which I think is 28 pounds, something like that. So that is how we are rocking and rolling along. I hope you enjoyed seeing how this was going. I would love to hear how One Book July is going for you.